and basically it is the transformation arithmetics. So the transformation arithmetics is required for the calculation of transformations, that linear transformations from the linear transformation from one point origin to the another origins, different rotation, etc. So all are calculated through the uh, matrix operation. So look at this is the transformation from one coordinate position to the another coordinate position. So this is called the frame. So frame is also represent with the coordinate x, y and z. So the frame C is represented by the suffix C, ZC, okay, YC and XC. Look at the A frame, B frame. So A and B, Z is parallel, Y is also parallel, X is parallel, means it's only translation motion. Okay, and here the origin is translated as well as rotated, because ZB is not parallel to ZC. So here translation and rotation is occurred. So look at that, if you know the end position with respect to the frame C, so you want to represent this with the coordinate this one B. So frame C and frame B. So I have to represent the frame C, point C. This point is given with respect to the frame C. We have to calculate this position with respect to frame B. For that purpose, we have to use this formula. This already discussed uh, today, that this transformation matrix. So here BTC, the transformation matrix is used, BTC, which consists of rotational matrix R, B, C, and the first part is the rotational matrix. Second part is, just go, the second part is differential matrix, means this portion is the rotational matrix, this portion is the origin translated from one point to the another, and this is the perspective transformation, which is considered as 0, and this is 1. So this type of matrix is used. So this is BTC. So CP is known to you, BTC you have to derive, and based on that you able to know the position of P with respect to the B. So again, we know the position of B with respect to C. If I want to know the position of P with respect to A from the B matrix, so we have to use this matrix. So if I combine, because I want to know that C position with respect to A, but this point is moved through the B frame then C frame. So we have to know the position of B and the C also. So that's why in this way we able to calculate the value of P with respect to the A frame. So simple matrix multiplication, but remember that this multiplication is not follow the commutative law. Commutative law means ATB into BTC. If you change the position of these two matrices, then the result will be different and wrong result. So it give you the fault result. So you must remember that when I try to calculate the position of A for B and C, so look at the first I have to know the position of CP, then the BP, then AP, means the reverse way. I give you an example, is very nice example, that if you want to put your shoe with sock, so first you have to wear your sock, then shoe. But when you reverse process, then you have to open your shoe first, then sock. So this is the relation. You cannot violate these rules. Okay, so it give you a fault result. So when you try to know the position of the point P with respect to A, you have to know that this is the way. First I have to calculate BTCP, means BTC with CP. So first this portion and this portion. So using the matrix multiplication, look at this, we calculate the first this and then this. So ATB, then put the value of BP is BTC into CP. So this is the result. So if the B and C, look at the here, the translation is occur, means this origin is changed here and this origin again change here. So we have to calculate the total change in origin distance, that is the translation. So this is the point and this is the another point. So if you want to know this point, the distance, so this is the distance, so you have to add this point, this vector and this vector, which will give you this vector. Fine. So the vector addition is here. So why A or B? Because there a rotation happen from here, and then the C is the moving from the one point to the another. So translation motion is there and the rotation motion is there. So one part is simple translation, that is A to B is simple translation. Look at, because each is parallel to each, so means there are no rotation, only the translation. So this is give you the translation APBORG, and it is a 3 cross 1 vector, 3 cross 1. Okay, so is only 3 column, sorry, only 3 row, and the first row is for x, second for y, and third for z. But for this is a translation as well as a rotation. So we have to multiply the rotation. So based on the which axis it rotate, so this rotation, which axis, is there any rotational axis for this? Remember that when a rotation occur, when a rotation occur with a particular axis, then that axis always parallel. Look at, there is no axis is parallel. XB, XC is not parallel. YB and YC is not parallel, and ZC, ZB is not parallel. So since these are not parallel, means they are multiple rotation. Means the first it may be with respect to x, then respect to y, then respect to z, or it may be any combination, so that the parallelity is not present, not visible here. Okay, means there are multiple rotation. So though it is multiple rotation, don't worry about it, but you know that if it is rotate about x axis, then you have to take r x theta, r x alpha, or if it is y, then r y phi, or r z theta. So by multiplying the rotational matrix, you able to calculate this value. Okay, so it's simply written as ARB, means the rotation with respect to the A and B, and it is BCORG. Okay, why it is ARB? My question is that why it is ARB? Is it ARB? Is it ARB? What is the meaning of ARB? The rotation of B with respect to A. Yes or no? So according to me, it is not correct. So which will be the correct representation? I want answer from you. Or if it is correct, then tell me why it is correct. I give you 5 minutes. Go through the PDF and explain me. Anyone? Go through the PDF and explain me. You may also send WhatsApp. So I share my WhatsApp screen with you. I have to calculate the change in rotation, the change due to the rotation. How I calculate the change occurred due to the rotation with respect to C. I have to calculate the C. So if I calculate the C with respect to B, then obviously I have to consider B R C, means the value of C with respect to B. Then the translation. Here the A and B is parallel. Okay, so A frame and B frame are parallel without any rotation. So the sub and the subscript notation makes this multiplication simple. In terms of the known description of B and C, we give the expression of ATC. Okay, so ATC means the value of C with respect to A. So there are two frame change. There are two frame change. Yes or not? One change from this to this, then this to this. So two frame change means it may be a rotation here or the another rotation here. So two rotation is possible. So there two rotation is given. The one from ARB, then BRC. Look at the order. A to B and B to C. So this is the proper order. Here we may consider the another rotation from ARB. ARB, I think it is not ARB. We have to write BRC. Okay, BRC into BPCORG plus ABORG, because ABORG is a rotation is not there. So the proper subscript, it is B to C. Okay, the proper subscript is B to C. Okay, now
Hello, sir.
You are now unmuted.
yes, Vinit Kumar.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
You are now unmuted.
Sir.
Huh.
Sir, please re-explain how there is two rotations, sir.
Where?
Where?
I already say that
I already.
I already say that there are no rotation because ZB is parallel to ZA. Okay, there are no rotation between A and B, only the translation. Correct. And the rotation is here. Means I want to say that if there are any rotation, if okay, if there are any rotation, then I have to consider that rotation also. But in this situation there are no rotation. So if there are rotation something with B, then I must incorporate that rotation. But here there are no rotation. But in this case the rotation is there. So since it is no rotation, so only the translation. That's why, and this translation is A to B origin. Look at A to B origin. Here the translation as well as rotation. So the rotation matrix of C, okay, with respect to the B. Yes or not? So the rotation matrix of C with respect to the B. So how it is written? It's written as BRC. Okay, so it should be B or C, not A or B, because there are no rotation. That's why I say that it must be B or C into BC over G. I hope your question is clear. Answer is
clear. Now unmuted. Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
huh. Okay. Like yesterday, we solved a problem that rotational axes are not the same. So how can they be related to each other? The explanation is that the rotational, if there are multiple rotation, so for each rotation you have to calculate the rotational matrix, and then you have to multiply in a proper serial. Means you have to maintain the serial. Means first you rotate along x-axis, then you have to write the rotational matrix with respect to x, then y, then z, or the first x, then z, then again x, then again z, then y. Okay, so you have to maintain the serial of the rotation. Okay, so one by one you have to write the rotational matrix, and then you multiply each other. That will give you the composite rotational matrix. Composite rotational matrix, not a single matrix, because there are several rotation occur. Why it is important? Because if you consider it is a robot arm, the robot arm is rotate in variety in different angles. Okay, so how you calculate that which is the position, which is the current position, or in inversely. So this is called the forward kinematics. For inversely means you know the position, you have to reach there. So inverse kinematics. So there are two type of problem. One is forward kinematics problem and other is inverse kinematic problem. In the next sessions we will discuss about the forward kinematics and inverse kinematics. So this transformation is basically a homogeneous transformation. So look at that to find the B to A, we must compute the BRA and BPA. From A to R and ABRG, first recall our the discussion which is written as AR, BRA is nothing but the transpose of ARBT. Means if BRA means the presentation of A with respect to B is same as the presentation of B with respect to A, and this rotation matrix is transposed to each other. So A, B over G into B is nothing but this. So here the inverse is taken, that's why the expression is correct. So you have to know that the how it is occurred. Now we do a simple example, then our concept will be clear. A frame B that is rotate to relative to frame A. Fine. So A is the reference frame and B is a rotation frame. Look at x a and y a is given, means z is perpendicular, means its point towards you, so it is not shown here, and it rotate along z. Remember, when you draw this type of problem, the axis of rotation is not there because it's point towards you, so no need to draw the axis of rotation. Means look at the point. Red point is visible, I think. So this is the axis and this axis is z. Clear? So if it is y, then you just write in, suppose I say that the angle of rotation with respect to the y axis, then you just write here xa and this is za because y is here. Similarly, if I say the rotation about x axis, then you write y and z. Clear? Because you represent a two-dimension plane with this using two-dimension plane, you represent a three-dimension, means x, y, z. So the axis of rotation, you just simply make it perpendicular to the paper. So the frame B that rotate relative to A about the Z by 30 degree and translated 4 unit in XA. So 4 unit in XA I write here. Then 3 unit in YA I just write here. And Z is not mentioned, that is Z is 0. I just write 0. So this portion is clear because this is the translation. And the rotation is there 30. So it is nothing but RZ30. So in case of RZ30, this is R cos 30, means the cos 30, this is minus sin 30, this is sin 30, and this is cos 30, that is 0.866, and these values are 0 and this is 1 and these are all 0. So the translation matrix you able to derive. So this is B relative to A. Now if I say that what is the value of B A related to B, then you have to take the transpose, just inverse. Since it is orthogonal, then all are same. So here B to T, I already say that you have to take the transpose or the inverse. When you calculate the inverse, then the row become column and column become row. Look at only this portion, not the whole. And since this motion is towards x direction, that is minus, previously it was plus, now it is become minus, but the 1 is same because there are no change along the z. Is it clear? So I give you 5 minutes to take your question. Please write down in the box. 5 minutes. না তুমি ভেঙে দিয়েছো তো কি করবো ওটা?
कहाँ है तुम?
मैं यहाँ में हूँ.
ये कौन कराया थे पापा ने? तुम सैन ने नहीं किया?
नहीं किया.
ओ तूने তুমি জুম করছিস?
জুম করেছিলাম.
জুমে এই যে ইউ robotics mandate padisha robotics.
You have to just think about the geometry. So in case of the geometry, because this portion, look at this portion, this is the formula. Okay, so this is the formula. So if you change it, obviously this value will be changed. I want to say that the minus is there. You raise the good question that here the rotation and the translation occur. Both the rotation and translation occur. If it is change, means if it is inverse, then you have to consider the formula of inverse. So you just calculate from BTA equals to ATB inverse. Now what is the value? You just write a MATLAB program to inverse this matrix. If you have MATLAB software, then you just write it and find the inverse. And what is the result? The inverse is essential not for the this purpose in digital signal processing or computer signal processing. The inverse is there. Okay, I write a program for that. Please wait, so that I able to display that what is the result. My lab is not working, but I show you in online. Zero point 0.866, then 0. Minus 0.5, 0.50, then 4, then 0.5, then 0.866, then 0, then 3, then 0, 0, it is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, then calculate. So I share the link with your WhatsApp. you put the value of r, theta and all values, then you check that what is the result. So I send the link with you. Okay, I also share the screen here. Hope my screen is visible to you. So I just check the matrix dimension 4 and set the matrix, and I put here the value 0.866, and this value is minus 0.5, and this value is 0, and this is 4. This value is 0.5, this value is 0.866, it is 0, and it is 3. If I am wrong, then please, because I am not visible the question, but it is 0 since the rotation about the z axis, this is the rotation about z axis, and that's why it is 1. And there is no translation, there is no translation along z axis, so it is 0. The perspective transformation is 0, and the scaling is 1. Now the 4 cross 4 matrix is there, and now I calculate the value. So I just calculate it. So look at, this is the value. Actually we approximate it, that's why it is 0.866, and the minus become 0.500, and it is 0.500 and 0.866. So I say that this portion is nothing but the row become to column and column become to row. Now about this, so if you go through the formula, the inverse formula, then you have to go through the details formula. Look at, this is a 4 cross 4 inverse matrix formula. So the inverse matrix of matrix A is determined by the following formula: A inverse equals to 1 by determinant A into adjugate matrix of A, which is written as ADGA. So the adjoint is like that: A11, A12, A13, A14, and this is the formula. Okay, so after the complex calculation, we able to find the inverse of a matrix, but by using the simple formula, simple mathematical expression, or using any software, you able to determine the result very quickly. This is the another question which is arise into the robotics, that AXB equals to B and XA equals to B. So this matrix is AB. If the A inverse is exist, then the solution of this equation is become x equals to A inverse B and x equals to BA inverse. Okay. So r theta is basically cos theta minus sin theta and sin theta cos theta. Look at this, the formula of a rotation: cos minus sin, sin cos. I already explained that this formula you have to arrange. This is actually for z. Then if it is x, then you have to insert 1 here and this will be shifted here. If it is y, then we divided it into part. So this formula basically follow this rule: ax equals to b and xa equals to b. Then the x is A inverse b. Look at, now the question is arise that how we solve it. The solution of this type exists and only if the product A inverse B and B inverse A exist. Sometimes it not exist. Then we have to calculate the another way. Basically, this type of problem arise when the two length of the robot is parallel to each other. Because for calculation purpose, suppose we stretch our hand and it is in boundary, it reaches the boundary, but when we call back, the computer, because A inverse B and B inverse A, it's reached to 0, the one term is reached to 0, and it not give you a solution, proper solution. So this is a big problem, and that times the robot hang. So in boundary condition, we always avoid the boundary condition of the Puma robot, and this problem basically faced by the Puma robot. There are no solution exist. Okay, because this formula is very easy, but the solution is exist if and only if the products A inverse B and B A inverse is exist. Otherwise you are unable to determine. Here now but the I say the minus is there because it is just the inverse. Now the transform equation. The transfer equation, suppose UTD, look at U and this is the D. It may be go through via A or via B, C, D. Okay. So the one point may be follow this path via A or another may be follow via this path and reach here. When you try to reach a particular point, there are several solutions exist. If you want to reach a particular point, the several solutions are exist. Yes or no? That if you try to rotate your arm, I say that you catch your pen. Okay. So there are several orientation of your joints, and you reach that point. You reach that point by several means. Here are two examples that this point follow the path A and this point follow the BC path. So what is the result? How you calculate its value? So you just calculate the U, means we want to know the position of D frame with respect to the U. So UTD, and it follow the A path. Then we go to the reverse side. That first you have to know the ATD, and ATD is nothing but the representation of D frame with respect to the A frame. The representation of D frame with respect to the A frame, and it is ATD. Then you already know the position of D with respect to A. Now you have to calculate this with respect to U. So it is UTA. So this is the one set of equation. Now for second, you have to determine the D with respect to C. So it is CTD. So CTD is here. Second, this C will be represented with B. So it is BTC. So BTC into CTD. Again, you have to represent the B with respect to U. So it is UTB, BTC and CTD. So obviously the D frame is here. So you follow this path or this path. If you follow this path or this path or this path or this path, any path, but it is the current location. Since it is the current location, it will be the equals. So UTD and UTD both are equal. So obviously this term and this term must be equal, otherwise it not possible. So this is the transform equation, and both result UTA ATD equals to UTB BTC CTD equals to UTD. Now for inverse, You just go through the graphical representation and you try to calculate the other parameters also. So for inverse, you just go to the reverse process. Here the reverse process is BTC equals to U T inverse B into UTA and ATD. Just you calculate, otherwise it's not easy for understanding. You just calculate. From here you just calculate it. These are coming from the previous equation based on the mathematical expression. Now this figure is clear to you that why we calculate, why we are struggling with this type of transformation. Suppose this is a robot, and this robot, this is the end effector, here the gripper, and the gripper tried to pick this object. So how this gripper reach here? So until and unless you calculate the rotational matrix, you unable to automatic the system. Okay, so how this point reach here, you have to calculate, and this basis on this calculation, you able to reach this position. Now I give you 10 minutes to revise up to this chapter 2. Okay, check your PDF and go through the page up to 38, up to 39, and if any problem arise, then please raise your question, means raise your voice. In the meantime, those are joined late, please give your attendance in the module. So I give you the 10-minute time In between, you revise the chapter 2. I'm audible. So I am here to take your question. If you face any problem, then please contact me. So up to page 39. I have doubt that I am connected or not. Okay. So look at this problem. Here the frame B, that is rotated related to frame A about Z by 30 degree, where Z is pointing out of the page. Now you have to calculate uh, the present point of P. Okay, so for this purpose we have to consider मैं क्लास ले रहा हूँ ना अभी बार बार क्यों आ रहे हो तुम्हारा नॉर्मल पता नहीं मुझे जाओ पहले लैपटॉप ले जाओ उसके बाद मोबाइल ले जाना So here we have to write B in term of A. We have to calculate first the rotational matrix, and this matrix is basically R Z theta, that is cos theta minus sin theta cos theta, and since it is Z, rotate about Z, so obviously this value, these two value should be 0, this two value is 0, and this is 1. So cos 30 and this is minus sin 30 cos 30. So we calculate the value A R B. Actually, if you write in proper format, A R Z theta B. So after calculating the rotational matrix, the P position is given 0, 2.0, 0. Now the P with respect to A is ARB into BP equals to this one. So here the ARB act as a mapping that used to describe BP relative to frame A. So the mapping is involved three part. First part is a reference, that is here the reference coordinate system, the body attached coordinate system. So when the body attached coordinate system is transposed to the point, means its origin is transposed here. Its origin is basically translation motion. So it's given as APORG, and after that the rotation. So translation and rotation both are give the present present position with respect to the another frame. So which we already covered. Look at here, a 4 cross 1 matrix is introduced. Previously we considered a 3 cross 3, now it's a 4 cross 4 matrix. 4 cross 4 matrix. This part A or B is a 3 cross 3 matrix, and this matrix is, what is the name of this matrix? I discussed yesterday class. What is this matrix? This matrix is called transformation matrix, and it is, if it is 4 cross 4 and it is 3 cross 3, then it is, its dimension is, number of row is 1 and number of column is 3, that is 1 cross 3. And this is a 3 row 1 column matrix. So it is 3 cross 3. So number of row is 3. Here the number of row is 3. Here the column is 3 and its column is 1. So 3 plus 1. Now the another column is 1. So it is 4 and another row is here. So 3 plus 1, it become 4. So it is a 4 cross 4 matrix. But you know that if you multiply with this, so it is 4, number of column is 4 and its number of row BP is 3. So 4 cross 4 matrix not multiply with 3 cross 1. So obviously the padding is required, and we pad 1 here, and similarly the pad 1 here. So it's become 4 cross 1, it's become 4 cross 4, and it is 4 cross 1. So it is a complete set of matrix, the relation between AP and BP. Look at here, the point BP is given and you have to calculate the value of AP. Now, this complete matrix is transformation matrix, means that you transform from one to another coordinate system, and this is called the homogeneous transform. So it is homogeneous transformation. No change in its value, only we represent with respect to the another coordinate, means it's already described in another coordinate system, and we describe with a global coordinate system. Now we go through an example. You can easily implement this matrix transformation through MATLAB. In MATLAB, there is a robotics toolbox, and under this robotics toolbox, you can implement this. So, let figure 2.8, which is this, that the Z is pointing outwards your paper, so it is x-axis and y-axis. Now you represent a point P. So this is BP, and this axis is XB, and this is YB. So how you represent the point P with respect to the A? You remember that this formula for A to B, not for B to A. For B to A, you have to transpose it, otherwise is not work. Means the RB vector, RB matrix, you have to use the transpose, otherwise the result not match, because it not follow the commutative law. So the BP is given, and here Z is by 30 degree. So the frame B, which is rotated relative to frame A, about Z by 30 degree angle. Now translate 10 unit in XA and translate 5 unit into YA and find the AP, where the BP is given. So look at the translate. This is the translation vector, a translation part. So this translation part, this is for X, Y and Z. So here mention that the translated 10 unit in XA and translated 5 unit in YA, means the origin is translated with respect to this is 10 unit and 5 unit, and there is no translation in the Z direction, so it is 0. So 10, 5 over, and this is the rotational matrix which you calculate earlier, that a frame B which is rotated to relative frame A. So about the z means rz by 30, rz 30. So it is a b a, this is a r b. So a r b is it, this is the translation portion, this is the transformation, and this is 1. So no scaling. Remember that this portion is 0, there is no perspective transformation. The perspective transformation occur when it deform its shape, but the deformation is not here, and the scale also 1. So by using the matrix multiplication, you are able to find the new position with respect to the A point. So the A point means the P point, P is here, and we rotate this matrix. So BP is changed, and with respect to A point we calculate this. The application means why we are doing this type of operation. This technique also useful. One more thing, please log into your attendance register and mark yourself. Go to the attendance register and mark yourself. If you are unable to mark, then reply it. So go to your attendance register and mark yourself. That is attendance, future skill. ओके सो अगेन वी स्टार्ट. तो आशुतोष मैंने तुम्हारा कर दिया. ओके मैं सोचता हूँ ये प्रॉब्लम आप लोगों को समझ में आ गया, तो मैं नेक्स्ट टॉपिक में जा रहा हूँ. So there are three type of operators for facial description and transformation. Since we able to determine the transformation matrix, so by help of mathematical calculation we able to determine the present position of any point with respect to the another points. So for that purpose you can program a computer, a program, you may write a program so that this type of operation, that operation is translation, rotation and transformation, is possible. So translation operators is given, is known to you that it's a move forward or backward of the frame. So when a frame is moved forward, means a vector is moved forward, then with respect to the another, it may be go backward also. So it is nothing but the reference system. Like when you consider, when you stay outside of the train and the train is moving, you see that the train is going forward direction. But when you inside the train and look at the trees and you see that the trees are going your backward direction. Yes or no? So it is a relative velocity, a relative operation. It may go forward or backward. It depends on the reference. How you consider the reference is another thing. You may consider any coordinate as a reference. So when look at this figure, so this is the translation operation, and here we translate this to this, and we have to calculate this. Or you may consider that this is a fixed frame, the point is here and it moves here, or then it's moved here. So it depends that how you represent. So the translation operation moves a point in a space a finite distance along a given vector direction. So moves a point in space a finite distance along a given vector direction. With this interpretation, actually the translating the point in space, only one coordinate system need be involved. So look at, this is the important line. With this interpretation of actually translating the point in a space, only one coordinate system is needed to be involved. It turns out that translating the point in space is accomplished with the some mathematics as mapping. So the operation, this is the translated by a vector AQ. So here the vector AQ gives the information needed to perform the translation. So the result of the operation is a new vector AP2 is calculated as AP2 equals to AP1 plus AQ. So AP2 is the AP1 plus AQ. So look at the AQ. So it is AP2. So this is basically this plus this, means the operations that AP1 into AQ. So how you calculate it? Why this equals to this plus this? My question is that YAP2 equals to this plus this. Good, very good. That is vector addition. Okay, because AQ and AP1 is a vector. So, as per the vector triangle rules, that AP2 is AQ plus AP1. This is not the simple addition, it is vector addition. So, it follows the vector addition rules. So, the translation operation as a matrix operator, we may write that AP2 equals to DQQ into AP1. So, where the Q is the sign magnitude of the translation along the vector direction Q. So, the DQ operator may be thought as a homogeneous transformation of a spatial coordinate point. So, it is clear that the point is translated, either the point is translated or the vector is moved. So, we may consider that point may be variables here, or the matrix or the coordinate is variables here, is vice versa. So, by using the vector addition, we able to find the present position with respect to the coordinate system. Means it may be go this side, or this side, or it may be go this side, this side. So based on that, it's not the matter. The matter is that there is a previous location and the point is moving. Means we consider that the vector is fixed, this coordinate is fixed, but the point is moving. So those are late, please give their attendance. So in simple form, the DQ, look at the DQ is nothing but a identity matrix. Look at it is a identity matrix with Qx, Qy and Qz. So Qx, Qy and Qz is the translation vector, and this translation vector, you know that by this equation, that is Qx square plus Qy square plus Qz square is equals to the Q. So we may utilize the PBARG. Previously it was ABORG, means ABORG means the B origin with respect to A. Here the B A origin with respect to here the B origin with respect to A, means A is our desire and B is given. Here B is desired, A is given. So the one operation is the translation operation, it's over. Now another operation is rotational operator, it also over. So the rotational operator you already know about it, is rotate about the z axis. Okay, so this is the rotation value, and look at, this is for x, this is for y, and this is for z. So when you calculate the rotation about z, look at, this z is 0 0 and this is 1, and for ry, this and this, so this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, only 1 is here, and for x the 1 is here and others are x na. So x is this row and this column and this row. So for x, 1 is here, 0 0 0 0, and this is sine cos cos sine, and one of the sign is minus. Okay, so the rotational matrix is over. This type of operation we already done. So the rotational matrix R Z theta is important, and please you memorize by yourself. This is also done. What happened? So this is the summarization. It is a description of a frame is A T B, which describe the frame B related to frame A. So remember that when you describe a frame, that description, that the known frame is here, and with respect to A means A is there. My screen is blurred. But it is full screen. Okay. So ATB is over. So A or B are the unit vector defining that direction of the principal axis of B, and APB over G look at the position of the origin of B. So for transformational mapping, ATB is basically maps BP to AP. I hope all of you know how mapping is done. The mapping means from one set is represented by another set. Means a set of value can be represented by another set of value if a particular equation is there. So if a particular equation is there, then you easily implement that mapping by using software programming. Why I emphasize software programming? Because all of the job done automatically. So when you think about the job done automatically, it's require programming. Otherwise, the software or otherwise the processor not able to process completely. So for automation, it is essential to maintain a particular law of equation. If it is not maintained the law of equation, it may be the any equation, but it should be a equation so that you can implement using software. So another operation is transformation operation, that it operate to AP1 to create AP2. So that's all for this hour. See you at 8 to 10. Thank you. So if anyone unable to give their attendance, let me know.
Sir, please check my sir attendance, sir. I take on the attendance mark, attendance sheet, sir.